Yo, 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 yo. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I already see the comments in the chat, man. I already see the comments in the chat, man. I see y'all. I see y'all. We out here, man. We live. We live, man. Hit the likes. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. You already know it's a temperature check Tuesdays. It's election Tuesdays. Before we get started, man, it is the day that the United States gets to decide their next president. Now, even though I feel like we should just take a sabbatical from even having a presidency, one thing I will say is definitely go out and vote. Go out and let your voice heard, let your opinion matter, man. Because I do think it's gonna be one of the closest elections. I know they say that every time to get people to come out and vote, but I do think it's gonna be one of the closest elections we've seen in a very long time. I think it's gonna come down to not thousands of votes, but it's literally gonna be hundreds of votes. So go ahead and hit the likes, man. Share out the stream. We live straight from YouTube again. Y'all showed up today. I mean, yesterday. Y'all did good yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all did good yesterday. But you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things to talk about in battle rap. We do got temperature check Tuesdays tonight. Me and Deadass will be getting together. I think we trying to holler at J2 and Chef Trez. I think that's gonna be the two interviews we're gonna try to pull off tonight. Is Chef Trez, obviously coming off of his what I heard is that this Chef Trez performance against Tay Roc is not it's not just a good performance. It's not just a great performance. I'm hearing it was a career defining moment for Chef Trez. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's up, David? What's up, Playboy? What man? Come on, Bo. I'm gonna just say Bo, man. You know what I'm saying? Your name is wild, but I appreciate you pulling up, man. Hit the likes, hit the likes. Let's make sure we even it out. Let's make sure we even it out. But obviously with URL not actually live streaming the pay-per-view as we anticipated, it's giving us a little bit of the throwback feel. For all you nostalgic old heads that talk about the golden era of battle rap, well, this is that. Since we didn't have a live stream, since we don't know, we couldn't watch it with our own two eyes, we got to sit here and listen to the Twitter streets. We got to sit here and watch these platforms and these interviews. We got to go to Hip Hop Is Real. We got to go to 15 Minutes of Fame. We got to go to these places to even try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, what I need URL to do, I need y'all to start dropping battles ASAP. Y'all got the footage. It shouldn't take that long. Cutting them joints up and drop the damn battles. Hell, we still waiting on battles from Prom Night. How we still waiting on battles from Prom Night and do 7? All y'all care about is the app. You would think you would be dropping the battles in a timely fashion for the app subscribers. You would think you'd be dropping them joints in a timely fashion. How we still waiting on Prom Night? And you know the battles that y'all have on Bars Over Politics has Champion of the Year implications written all over them. I mean, the least you can do, the very least you could do is drop these joints on the app in a timely fashion. So the battles just went down Sunday. I need them joints to start dropping by tomorrow. Battles just didn't. You can't drop one. You can't drop one. Oh, and don't vote. No, don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I see what you're saying, Dobson. I see what you're saying. You said they robbed the people, y'all. Hey, I ain't gonna say they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I feel violated because I got my money back, but I feel away. I'm entitled to still feel away because I paid for a service that I did not get. So I'm entitled to feel how I want to, respectfully. I am. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. So obviously, you see the title of this. We're talking about Tay Roc, and one of the battles, you know what I'm saying, one of the co-main events, in my opinion, that went down on Sunday at Bars Over Politics on a URL event in Raleigh, North Carolina, was Chef Trez versus Tay Roc. Now, obviously, we know the year that Tay Roc has been on He's made he has not been shy about his aspirations for champion of the year. That's what he wants. That's the motivation. That's the goal. It's champion of the year or it's nothing. And we know that the battle rap community pretty much is clamoring for Tay Roc to get this battle. I think that this year, just to be quite frank and just to be honest, and we have treated, or for the most part, the battle rap community, for them, not everybody, but I'm gonna say a good 78%. So more than 3/4 of the culture has been treating 2024 champion of the year like a lifetime achievement award. We got to be honest. Am I lying? If I'm lying, I'm flying. First of all, I need the likes to equal as many people that we got in the chat. Come on, man. Y'all want me to talk about these things. Y'all want me to be honest, but then y'all not appreciating the honesty. Hit the likes. I don't want to stop what I gotta do. I don't gotta stop what I'm doing right now. I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm slow cooking, y'all. So hit the likes, man. But that is my honest to God opinion. I truly feel that the majority of the culture, because of their love for Roc, their affection for Roc, because of Roc is goated, and he's a different type of goats. It's goats, but then there's goats. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shawn Kemp is a goat, right? But then if Michael Jordan walk in, he is a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them names, it's one of them auras that even amongst the stars. He's a star amongst the stars. He's a star amongst the stars. And you know, for Tay Roc to do what he's been doing in 2024, I think it adds to the fact that people want him to win this award. People need him to win this award. I think the culture for the most part has been treating it like a lifetime achievement award. But I haven't. Let's be honest. I have not. I have been very, very straightforward with my opinion that I feel like Av right now is a champion of the year. And I feel like the things he's been doing, I feel like the things his clear wins. He arguably only has one round loss. Like we talking about battles with Tay Roc, but you're talking about a battler in Av who arguably has only lost one round in 2024. But I saw an interview coming out of Bars Over Politics. And this is going to point to why I feel like even with 2 losses, well, I got more losses than Roc than 2 losses for 2024. And I can run them down. I have more losses for Tay Roc in 2024 than 2. But I feel like he has 2 clear, I can say allegedly, because I saw the Jazz and Tay Roc. I have not seen Chef Trez and Roc, but I'm going with what Roc said. I'm going with what the consensus says. I'm going with what the streets is talking, what the streets are saying, what the consensus is saying coming out of Bars of Politics. With 2 losses, how can Tay Roc still win champion of the year? Well, here's how. 1, it's the amount of battles that he's taken. And it's almost to the point where, you know, it's been one of the other narratives about Tay Roc is that he's battling entirely too much. People have been complaining and saying that his material has been watered down. It hasn't been the same Roc. He hasn't been clean all throughout the year. This is what I want to say to that. We complain when Tay Roc wouldn't leave the house. Hello? We complained when Tay Roc wouldn't leave the house. We know that Tay Roc is a URL baby to its core. To his core, he is a URL baby. And for years, we've been saying, what would Roc look like if he wasn't on a URL? What would Roc look like if he had a Danny Meyer schedule? Could Roc keep that same type of consistency, keep that same type of prestige, keep that same type of aura if he was off the URL? Because we know it's killers outside the URL. We know URL got some sharks, but it's definitely some sharks in them deeper waters when you talk about places to battle off the URL. So in 2024, Tay Roc challenged himself. He said, let me do what they say I can't do. Let me challenge myself. I need something to hold on to. Battle rap is boring. My dog Sue Surf is gone, and I just feel like the streets is dry. I need a new motivation. I've been on this URL porch my whole career. They keep saying I need to step outside and see what it's like. I want to be outside. I see what Geekshi's doing out there. I see what Geekshi's doing out there. I see what John John is doing out there. I see what some of these my Murder Mook is doing out there. I see the type of bags they're getting when they're going to other platforms. I see the YouTube drops, more importantly. Hello. I see the YouTube drops, more importantly. I see what Fonz is doing out there. I see what a JC is doing out there. I see what a Calico is doing out there. I want parts. So in 2024, Tay Roc challenged himself. Not only did he challenge himself to battle on different platforms, but he challenged himself on battling different tiers. It wasn't that Roc was taking easy battles when he's been outside in 2024. Think of the names. Chef Trez, Jazz, a Big K, got Marv 1 coming up, A Ward, and so many others. Sirius Jones. The amount of battles that he's had in 2024 has been overwhelming. Loso. And these battles, y'all know, are main events. And just like a top level NFL team, just like a top level NBA team, just like the Kansas City Chiefs, you're gonna get your best shot every single time you battling. You're gonna get their best performances. They're not gonna play with Roc ever. You get an opportunity to battle Roc, you're throwing the kitchen sink at Roc. And in 2024, Roc has been throwing the kitchen sink right back at y'all. He's been throwing the kitchen sink right back at y'all. But then we got to speak to, even though he has been battling so much, and I appreciate it. And I think that's more or less what I wanted to get into, just the appreciation of what we've seen from Roc in 2024. But he do have, again, 2 clear losses. And he does have 2 clear chokes in 2024. He got the Loso in the 3rd round on Politics as usual. And if shout out to Uncle Rock, 15 Minutes of Fame. Tay Roc talks about a disappointing performance that he had against Chef Trez. And why is that performance so disappointing? Because he choked in the 3rd. Because he choked in the 3rd. Why this interview from Uncle Ra, I feel like, is so important for Tay Roc, and I think more people are going to pick up on this interview, is because he does the one thing I think the battle rap community loves to see. He does the one thing the bloggers talk about all the time. He does the one thing we want to see our biggest stars do, and that's hold themselves accountable. Watch that interview. Watch that interview in 15 Minutes of Fame with Uncle Ra. He's holding himself accountable, making no excuses, understanding the schedule that he's on, understanding the battles that he's had. He's making no excuses. He didn't make this. He says, I don't care that my schedule's been crazy, that I've been battling back to back to back. I battled Chess. I battled A Ward. I got Marv 1 in Detroit in December. It doesn't matter that I've had all these wars and these fights. I'm Tay Roc. I'm Tay Roc, and that's Chef Trez, and he deserves more for who he is as a battler, for who he is as my friend, for who he is as a competitor. He deserves a better Tay Roc, and I think there should be an appreciation when you have a star, a superstar, a phenomenon, an icon in battle rap as big as Tay Roc, being humble enough to admit that he screwed up. Being humble enough to admit that it wasn't his best showing. And he did take a clear loss. Accountability is everything. How many we just talked about URL last over this very same event, them not being accountable about not having the live stream, them blaming the bloggers, you blaming the bootleggers, you blaming bootleggers for your event not happening, when all the while Battlers was late, all the while internet wasn't working. But it was the lack of humility in the Smack interview that pissed everybody off. It's the arrogance in the Smack interview that pissed everybody off. So it's refreshing to see Tay Roc take accountability. It's refreshing to see Tay Roc holding himself accountable, holding himself to a higher standard. We got low tiers that will refuse to say they lost a battle. We don't even know their names. Just happen to click on a battle. You see the recap. They'll choke every round and still won't admit a loss. Will choke every round and still not admit a loss. And you see the disappointment in Tay Roc's face. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, man. I thought it was super refreshing. And I'm not saying that I have Tay Roc winning champion of the year, but given everything that he's done, the moments, the impact, the level of consistency that he has had, I bet he's had somewhere between 15 to 20 battles this year. What up, facts? What up, facts? I bet he's had somewhere between 15 to 20 battles this year. And so it's refreshing again, like I said, just to take accountability for the moment. Taking accountability that, you screwed up. So we'll see. I'm going to say this. I'll say this. Marv won. Now, you my fellow Midwestern. And Battle Facts, I see how you be talking about the Detroit Lions. And you went easy. You went easy. Y'all talking a little bit too heavy about y'all NFL teams like the Baltimore Ravens ain't like that. Respectfully. Now, we got easy coming up. Man, I'm going to drop a separate blog. I got some. You ain't easy, Battle Facts. You ain't easy, Facts. I got some that. You said if Ab beat A Ward clear, I got Ab. And that's what I'm saying. I will say that. Shout out to Battle Facts. A2. If you're not a subscriber to Battle Facts, go over there and subscribe to his channel, man. Go over there and make sure he do good content, man. Everybody be pulling up over there. He do them 2-3 hour lives. I don't know how he do them joints. I don't know how he blocked that much time out the day to do that, but he do it for the people, man. So shout out to him. But I heard, let's get to the rest of this card. I'm hearing some things. Again, this is giving us that old school feel when battles was just happening and we had to listen to the people in the venue. We had to watch Twitter. We had to watch the Facebook groups to figure out who won, who lost. Was it a 30? Was it a body? Who choked? Who stumbled? We had to go watch the recaps from interviews from bloggers who were actually in the building. This is what I want to say. Believe half of what you hear and nothing of what you heard. Half of what you hear and nothing what you heard. I can't believe none of you battle rap outlets. Now, it's some that I would tend to side with more than others. Shout out LTBR. You know what I'm saying? I feel like LTBR, I've never seen LTBR ever do a recap, and I've completely been against everything that they've said. Now, especially if it's a debatable battle, okay, cool. But if somebody's won clear, if somebody's done something, you know what I'm saying, that should be highlighted, should be acknowledged, LTBR pretty much holds you down. LTBR pretty much holds you down. You laughing at my Ravens? Okay. What happened the last time? Okay, facts. Okay, facts. You talking heavy over there. We understand. Don't worry. We need to do it. That's what we need. Okay. I swear, if we go to the Super Bowl facts, we're doing a prediction show. I'm letting you know right now. If we play y'all in the Super Bowl, we're doing a prediction show. Easy. I mean, you need to do a prediction show for that Philly and Ravens game. I'm not gonna hold you. But coming out of bars over politics, Lord have mercy. Couple things that we're hearing. Couple things that I'm hearing. Hollow the Don versus JC. Now, y'all know, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all watch my predictions, if y'all watch my prediction live, it looked like I kind of got them all right. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It looked like I might have got them all right. It looked like I got them all right, all my predictions. So let's go over my quick predictions. I actually had Chef Trez winning. I did pick that. Yes, I did. I picked Chef Trez. I picked JC over Hollow. I picked Real Sick over Rum. I picked Fonz over Miss Hustle. And then what was the other? Was there another one on that card? Now I do know it was also it was some surprise battles. Capo versus Ace Amin. It was a one rounder. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ace Amin, they saying you choked in a one rounder. Choking in a one rounder gotta be one of the craziest things you can do in battle rap. T-Top and Jerry West, that's what it was. And I heard I got that T-Top and Jerry West. But a couple of battles, couple of surprise battles, I heard that happened. Capo versus Ace Amin. They saying Ace Amin choked in a one rounder. Now that's tough because we ain't seen Ace Amin a lot on the URL lately. So to be back on the URL, to be a surprise battle and the choke, it's kind of nasty, my boy. Oh, you was perfect in your predictions too. You know what I'm saying? I think you get to the point where it's a lot easier to predict some of these battles than people want to admit. It's a lot easier to predict some of these battles than people want to admit, but you got to be unbiased to do so. That's all. You just got to be unbiased to do so. So we got Capo winning that. You also had Bad News versus who the hell did Bad? Which Bad News is just getting back on the URL. And condolences to Bad News on the loss of his pops too, man. Condolences on that. That's a loss. I've never lost a parent. Thank God I have not lost any one of my parents, and I'm absolutely dreading the day that happens. You said Capo killed him. Ace choked like 4 times. I ain't gonna lie. Capo kind of been on a little run. Capo kind of been on a little run these last couple battles between the Appa battle, Bandit Montana, and now Ace. That boy from the South trying to get over on y'all. But Bad News had a battle. He had a battle. They saying he over rap. And over rapping is one of them things where like it's already hard to judge a battle. But if you over rapping a one rounder, it's even worse. Now we know Bad News is probably trying to get his get back. It's his return on the URL. He coming off of that bad loss to T-Rex. Respectfully, he is. You know what I'm saying? We understand why he would do something like that. However, it makes it hard to watch a battle when you know it's a one rounder, and again, it's overwriting going on. But we'll see how that go. JC versus Hollow. I picked JC going into that. I felt like the momentum that he had. I feel like JC been wilding this year. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know he started the year kind of rough. But I feel like he been wilding. Coming off that Black Ice Cartel, feel like he was doing his numbers. Coming off the Bill Collector battle, I felt like I know Hollow did what he did against A-Ward, but to me, that was a very debatable battle. I don't think Hollow got that clear. I had Hollow winning that battle, but I don't think it was a clear battle. But I feel like what JC had been doing, the level of writing he had been doing, and the names that he's been attached to as of recent, Loaded Lux. Can I interest you in JC and Loaded Lux right now? Could I interest you in JC versus Verb right now? I ain't gonna lie. You said they never talk when JC win. Hey, JC been floating. That Bill Collector and JC that was supposed to be a top 5 battle of the year, and we got JC clear. Now I know Bill Collector did not help himself out in the second round, but even still, we're not gonna take away nothing that JC been doing this year because that boy been cooking on a very high level. He been clipped up in 2024. Yes, he has. So I'm hearing that JC beat Hollow. I'm seeing some people even saying he might have 30 Hollow. I think it's hard to 30 Hollow. I think it's difficult to 30 Hollow, but I've seen it before. I've seen this movie before. I was at Trench's anniversary card, Av. Shout out to my dog, Av. We was at Trench's anniversary card, so we seen Hollow get 30 before. So is it possible that Hollow got 30 twice in the same year? Is it possible that that Hollow got 30 twice in the same year? Maybe, but I'm definitely hearing that JC won that battle. I absolutely am hearing that JC won that battle. And I got my ears to the streets. I got my people reaching out to JC. We might be getting a JC interview here in a couple of days. That's all I'm saying. We might be getting a JC interview here in a couple of days. So, man, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Share out the stream. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up, man. It's Temperature Check Tuesdays, man. Make sure y'all get out and vote. Make sure once y'all get off the live, y'all get out and vote. Hopefully, y'all getting paid to vote. Hopefully, your job is letting you do your civic duty and go out there and vote. Another battle that I'm hearing was kind of clear. And I ain't gonna lie, we kind of knew. Hit the likes, man. Why only got 7 likes? Y'all are wilding. Y'all wilding in here. You know what I'm saying? We see how many people in here. Come on, just hit the likes. Just hit the button. You already here. How much effort does that take? You know what I'm saying? Hit the face scan, hit the likes. Thank you. At least one person listens to me. Damn. Shit. I mean, out here working hard. The least you can do is hit the likes. But another battle I'm hearing that was kind of clear. Jerry West versus T-Top. Jerry West versus T-Top. I'm hearing T-Top got down on Jerry West. I don't really think that was it's not surprising that T-Top beat Jerry West, but the way people are talking about it, it's talking like T-Top was standing on business. Now we already know it was a home game for T-Top. We seen the last time he was at home on the URL. Shout out Mike P. He threw the kitchen sink at Mike P and made a moment. Brought out another white boy. So we already know he will get into a whole creative bag when he got that home tank, when he had that home game. And T-Top's one of the most entertaining battle rappers in battle rap too. You know, it's that's another name that I feel like has been on a tear in 2024. He's the only person to me, I ain't gonna lie, he's the only person to me that has a clear loss on Chef Trez. I mean, a clear win on Chef Trez. I'm sorry, I misspoke. To me, T-Top is the only person in 2024 that has a clear win over Chef Trez. And I was in the building for that, so you can't tell me otherwise. Politics as usual in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Standing next to the mayor. Yes, I was. I was in the building for that. T-Top went crazy on Chef Trez. So I wasn't surprised that I'm hearing that he came out with that dub. I'm not surprised by that at all. Appreciate you, Mama Ward. So T-Top is another name that I'm expecting to end up very highly on this Champion of the Year list. I think T-Top is a top 3 battler for Champion of the Year right now, in my opinion. I think you got to put him in there. You said based off Hollow's interview with Knowledge, he acted as if he did pretty good. And I think, and that's why I said it's hard for me, John, that's why I said it's hard for me to believe that it was a clear, that he 30 Hollow. Now, is it hard for me to believe that the consensus is JC got it? No, it's not. Hollow can have good rounds, and JC, you see what he did against Bill Collector. It's not what Hollow didn't do. I think it's about what JC is doing. I think that's how we need to start talking about JC. Y'all want to see JC get a loaded Lux? Y'all want to see JC versus Verb? Those names are starting to attach themselves to JC. Looking at 2020 into 2024, going into 2025. What if we saw Verb and JC as a surprise battle on Winter Madness? It's in the Midwest. It makes sense. It's a grudge match. The only reason I see why you wouldn't do it is because Verb is such a marketing genius that you want his name on that flyer. You want him every day talking in the spaces, talking on all his platforms, talking on YouTube, talking on Bigo about his upcoming battle, about the battles that's on the card, about the event holistically. So that's the only reason I think that battle is not on that card. But in 2025, it absolutely should happen. And y'all know it's St. Louis all day long over here, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I would be nervous. I would be nervous. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I would be nervous. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. I appreciate y'all. I see the likes going up. That's what I need. That's what I need. I would be nervous for Verb. I would be. Hey, I'm St. Louis ride or die. It's tatted on me. I'm from the town. However, I'm also unbiased. Just because you my favorite don't mean you my favorite going into this battle. Hello. Dropping jewels. Dropping jewels. Hit the likes. I'm dropping jewels. Just because you my favorite in all time does not mean you my favorite going into this particular battle. No, sir. I'm just keeping it a band. I'm keeping it a band. Right now, JC looking real scary. That Reaper he keep talking, he keep referencing, I feel like he's sending a lot of people to meet him. I feel like he's been sending a lot of people to meet him. JC on the tear right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very interested. That's why I'm saying URL, we need these battles to hurry up and drop. I need to do a bar recap. I need to talk about these battles with intelligence. I don't want to make assumptions. I don't want to be listening to everybody else. I don't want to be listening to their opinion, this opinion, that opinion. You know what I'm saying? In the building, live recaps. I'm trying to put it together myself. You said I always wanted to see Verb versus JC. No, I think that battle would be crazy. Verb versus Lux, better than them. Then I'm done watching battle rap. Oh, I hear you, man. Hey, man, we need more followers, man. We need more love. We need more support in the culture, man. Hit the likes. Another battle that I know that a lot of people are very interested in. Miss Hustle versus Fonz. I'm hearing that was a very debatable battle. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that. Fonz is one of the most dominant punchers in battle rap right now. I just want that to be acknowledged. I just want to say that because a lot of people be scared to say that, but Fonz is one of the scariest people in battle rap right now. He's arguably the best puncher in battle rap right now. Yep, I said it. He might be the best puncher in battle rap right now in 2024. It's highly debatable. It is highly debatable. But he's electrifying. But we already know Miss Hustle, that 6-foot Amazon warrior princess that be walking on them stages, walking down on men and women. She do not discriminate. Miss Hustle do not discriminate. That's one thing about Hustle. The same way she talked to a woman, she will talk to a ninja like that in a heartbeat. I ain't never seen her, you know what I'm saying? Very rarely will she back down. Very rarely will she not talk her ish and give her opinion. And we know she's one of the scariest females in battle rap, I think, male or female. She's in that rarefied air with the Jazzes, even though Jazz is even in a higher rarefied air. Jazz might be the most unstoppable battler. She might be the most unstoppable battler in battle rap. I can't, it's been years since she took a clear loss. Years. So, highly debatable battle. So I'm interested to see what happened with that one. Again, Chef Trez and Tay Roc. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame interview with Uncle Rod. That's where a lot of my opinion comes when I talk about Champion of the Year and Tay Roc, just from this standpoint. Now, I'm not saying that he's my Champion of the Year, respectfully. As much as I'm bigging up Rock, and I think we should be bigging up his, not only his career, but just what he's done this year. He's taken more battles this year than people have taken in 3-4 years. Think about as many battles that he's taken this year and then compare it to Good's whole career. Compare it to Good's whole career. Just the type of work that Tay Roc has put out in 2024 and compare it to Good's whole career. That's how many battles we talking about. 15, 20 plus battles in 1 year. Insane, bro. Insane that work ethic. We talk about Danny Myers and his work ethic. That's a Danny Myers. 2024 has been a Danny Myers type of year for Tay Roc from the amount of battles, but it's also a way. Again, you can't even compare Danny. No, and this is no disrespect to Danny Myers, but you can't even compare Danny Myers' year in 2024 outside of just the number of battles to a Tay Roc because of the names that Tay Roc is taking. Just to keep it a band, just being honest, because of the names that Tay Roc is taking, like that's what makes it very hard. And then when he does have a slip up, when he does choke in a battle, he holds himself accountable. We love to see that. We love to see that. We love to see people telling the truth about themselves. If you effed up, just say you effed up. It's battle rap. You can't bat 1,000. You can't go 30 for 30. Eventually, you're going to slip up. The law of averages say the more and more you do something, the less and less likely you are to do it perfect. A misstep happens. But it's the accountability that I feel like, again, that continues to win over Roc. It's the understanding of the awareness of the moment and what that battle was supposed to mean to a lot of people, what it meant to Chef Trez, what it meant to Tay Roc, you know what I'm saying? Cave Gang members. The year that both of them have been happening in 2024. So, I mean, salute to Roc, man. Salute to Roc. Again, like I said, he got Marv 1 coming up, Winter Madness. I ain't gonna lie, Marv, I would be very scared now because you're also gonna have a Tay Roc that's gonna be on a break. Tay Roc don't have a battle until December the 8th. It is now November the 5th. When the last time Tay Roc had a month to prepare for a battle? I'm nervous for Marv 1. I ain't gonna lie. You might look up at a body. I ain't gonna lie. And it's hard to and I don't want to predict the body, especially on the Midwest Legend. But in the same vein, when you know you about to get the last Tay Roc battle of 2024, and he's saying he's not gonna come outside like that again in 25, 1, unless it's on URL, 2, unless Sue Surf comes back. That's when he'll be back. He wants to leave a lasting impression on battle rap. You know he wants champion of the year. You know he's got he feels a certain type of way about letting himself down, letting Chef Trez down, letting the people down, letting battle rap down with his last performance against Chef Trez over Bars Over Politics. Marv 1, be very, very careful, my friend. Let me get to the chat. Let me see. He said, how do you feel about battles who battle everybody? Should they stop and let the new battlers get shine? And you know, it's difficult. It's difficult because you know, we should be uplifting. The problem is this, right? The problem is that the majority of the fans like who they like. They don't like battle rap. They like battle rappers. That's the real problem with battle rap. Is that they don't like, it's not that they don't like battle rap or they don't like battle rap holistically as a community. Like they won't watch URL, KOTD, I Battle, The Trenches, Black Ice Cartel, Chrome 23, The Riot, TOS. You know what I'm saying? I'm naming people, y'all might not even know these leagues. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis Street Report, like Street Status. They might not even know these leagues. So it's like in this culture, we have people that we have the majority that like battle rappers, the individuals. They like Tay Roc, they like Gun Titles, or they like Murder Mook, they like Dot Mob. And then from those core fans, they only like the old guys. So there's very few people that actually watch the newer upcoming talent. And if from a blogging perspective, if you're just simply in for the money and not the overall culture of battle rap, you're only gonna talk about certain people. You're only going to talk about the people that are going to be in the algorithm, the people that are going to get you the views, the people that are going to get you monetized, that's going to get you the subscribers. You're only going to talk about and report on those people. And I think that's where battle rap is. That's where battle rap falls short. Even when you talk about bloggers, and you know, I've been around for several years now. And I'm one of the best in the culture. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that out of arrogance. I'm saying that because I know that. I say that because the stats say that. I mean, when you think about the newer bloggers, how many newer bloggers actually have the grit to stick around? You know what I'm saying? And how long does it take to, you know what I'm saying, to get your name up there with the angry fans and the Piper Boys and a Three Letterman and Hip Hop is Real and 15 Minutes of Fame, and you know what I'm saying, and those bigger platforms. You need those media platforms to acknowledge the newcomers, just like you need O's the the stars, the top tier battle rappers to acknowledge the new battle rappers and shed some light on them and give them opportunities and give them quote unquote shots. Got to do the same thing with bloggers as well. And I think that's where battle rap falls short. Because it's such a crab in the barrel mentality. People don't really understand. And I get it though. It's hard to trust people in battle rap. We see what's going on. It's hard to trust people in battle rap. It's hard to trust the leagues. It's getting to the point where it's hard to trust some of the most reputable leagues we have. It's getting to the point where it's hard to trust the battlers. So I know it's gonna be hard to trust the bloggers. So when you don't have trust, it's hard for a community to grow. When you don't have cohesion, when it's, you know what I'm saying, when certain platforms are turning a blind eye to no shows, to taking deposits and not completing battles, or just choking all 3 rounds and not caring. When everyone says, "Oh, you can do that on that platform," that doesn't bother me. That's not my business. I stay out of that. That hurts in the long run. That hurts you in the long run. And now URL, I mean, I hate to harp on URL, but that's why URL is feeling the way they are right now. Because for years, I mean, let's be honest, you've seen people duck and no shows and all this other stuff on other platforms, but everybody's like URL is the most respected. But not if they're not doing respectable shit. And we gotta that's why I think it's refreshing what you see from Tay Roc. It's all about holding each other accountable. If you know show, if you know show a battle, you shouldn't just be able to go to another platform and get booked. I feel like you should have to complete that battle. Now, of course, there's extenuating circumstances in every scenario, and maybe there was an emergency, maybe it was a family matter, and I get that, and I understand that, and it's also hard to do that because, again, what happens if you choke on, I don't know, you choke on bullpen one week, but the next week, how does URL hold you accountable if they got you as the main event? So I get it. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about a lot. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We sticking around though. We sticking around. I appreciate y'all. Obviously, I didn't have to take little mama to school, so we was able to hang out for a little bit longer than we normally do. But shout out to everybody, man, that pulled up. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hit the likes. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. We will be back this evening. Hopefully with a couple of dope interviews. I know we are reaching out to J2 for power moves, and I know we're talking to Chef Trez about pulling up tonight and recapping the battle against him and Tay Roc. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all hit your likes on the way out. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all get out and vote today, man. Make your voice heard. Don't care who you voting for, but just, you know what I'm saying, do your civic duty, do your job. Get you a sticker, man. Get you a sticker. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. We ain't just getting started. Being here.